EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Green Bay Packers and our home team. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. We are set for a good one. Should be a fun one. Off we go on EA Sports. Carry for Saquon Barkley. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. That's enough for a quick first down.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early, and we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down mark. They're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And it looks like he's going to have enough indeed. The referee does signal. It is a first down.
First down, Packers.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. Just refusing to go down. He winds up with a gain of 7.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. I think this is a nice, visible game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got it.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
He'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
So the offense found themselves in a little bit of no man's land. They were too far for a field goal attempt, but too close to attempt a punt. So they decided to be aggressive early and go for it on 4th down. But it was the defense that turned them away with a huge stop to start this game.
Finds room inside the 40. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Look around the club. What do I say? Everybody rockin'
Ready, break. Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's caught left side by Pitts. Down the sideline. And he will not make it to the end zone, but he's down inside the 5-yard line. Big play after big play to start this drive. 34 for that one. This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it first and goal. They'll go with the sneak. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Austin. So he finds the space and breaks the plane for the touchdown. Greg, there are certain quarterbacks who just have a knack for that old school play.
That play call sheet gets a lot easier, Mike, when you have not only a quarterback, like you mentioned, who has a nose for the end zone, but an offensive line that can continue to get such a consistent push. You put those two things together, I think you should call it every single time he finds himself on the goal line.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Packers take over first and 10. At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. On the ground, Barkley to start the drive. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 2 yards.
So, from the 37, here's second and 8. Back to throw. That's caught. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The defense has got it. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery. And the great return for the touchdown. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And, Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's caught by the tight end, Darnell Washington. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
They'll come up here first and 10.
Packers first down.
They'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
It leads to second and 10.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. Finding space at the 15. And he's into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Green Bay. Touchdown, number 9 for the year.
The kicker.
Greg, we better tie those shoelaces tight. We could be in for a track meet great start on offense in this one.
Yeah, certainly has, Mike. And I think the biggest thing for this offense is how they bounce back to some early adversity. They found themselves trailing here in the first quarter, and they cut into that lead. I got a feeling this thing's going to go back and forth, and we're going to have some fireworks ahead of us.
This one is going to sail through the end zone. Fourth time.
At their own 35-yard line.
Check. Here's Cowboy 80. Hot 70. Hot 70. Rig.
Drive will start on the ground, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
That's good for a Boston.
So after one, it's a close game early on.
Yard line.
And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this.
Ready, set. Ready.
Right back to him on first down. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Second and 11.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Ready.
Pass caught out wide on the RPO. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Kyle Pitts. A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
This is 3rd and 6.
Let's go.
We'll get this to Pitts once more. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Come on. Ready.
From the gun, here's a handoff, and this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game.
That one, take it in, middle of the end zone. Kyle Pitts, touchdown Aviator. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. It's up and through. The Aviators will take a 21-7 lead.
Packers 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple yards short on the first down. That's a pickup of it.
It's a gain of 9.
34-yard line. Here's 2nd and a yard. A throw on the move is caught. And it'll be taken down after a gain 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
Packers first down. A gain of 3 on the play.
Here's Barkley. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. Good for a Green Bay first down.
Packers first down. A gain of 15.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down. This one complete to Washington. And he'll be stopped short of first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
It's a gain of 8. And it brings up 3rd down.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I will be right back after this. Here's 3rd and 2. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
And the Packer first down.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
In the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
A gain of 7. The Packer first down.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
He'll get that out to Barkley. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Brings up 3rd and
Next time out Green Bay, it'll be their 2nd. As they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. He'll try to run here with Barkley. And he's in! Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Green Bay. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. What a standout performance early on in this one. That's his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Packers 14.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
It's a cold word, yeah. People in my coat, money hungry, trying to get some more. Oh, I'll pay. This ain't, I'm talking down on his side, like, yeah, go. If you don't agree,
right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. And that is incomplete.
So you take the field as a defense, and you understand that the opposing team just gave up points. They want to grab back some of the momentum, some of the energy on the sideline. In the back of your head, you're saying, all right, they're going to take a shot probably within these first couple plays. Here they did it on the first play. That's exactly what happened. Good coverage, and ball's incomplete.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Packers going to use their final timeout now, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Not wanting to risk another sack, they're going to play it safe with a run. He's inside the 40. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 71 yards. It is a touchdown.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Makes the score Aviators 28, Packers 14.
4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. Anthony Gould now to return. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Quarter set to commence, and we're back underway here on EA Sports. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Here we go. 19. Ready.
They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. And he will take this all the way down to the Packers' 34-yard line. Big one there to start the second half. 31 yards.
Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike, and give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring them down for a loss.
Let's go. Hawk 70.
Go with the draw play here on second down. And a much better result here. Give me 7, and it sets up third down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
This will not do the trick. They stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
Man, that's your biggest fear as a runner on a draw play. You get the handoff, and you're just greeted with a sight of defenders barreling towards you. At this point, you have no choice but to just go down.
That one is good. The Aviators will extend their third quarter lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
start the drive. Taken in, it's Tiz Walker. They bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
And the Packers first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
To the air now on first and 10. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. We'll try again. It's second and 10. Across the field, he's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll look to throw again. Pass right side going to be taken in by Walker. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 21-yard line.
Now, someone up front moves early. Can't continue to make these mistakes if you're trying to mount a big comeback. So, from the 26-yard line, here's second and 7.
19, 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
On the ground, this is Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11.
First down, Packers.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
On second and 10, they'll try to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Aviators will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Throwing now on first and 10. They'll try to set up the screen here. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
I think that's just a case of a right call at the wrong time. Like, you typically want to run a draw in more of an obvious passing situation. In this case, the defense was expecting run, and they're able to just eat up that draw.
And much more room to run on this one. Picked up 8, and that'll bring up third down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
Third down and 3.
Here we go, stack. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
It's fourth down.
The Aviators readying for the punt. Back deep, Anthony Gould. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. Punting time for the Aviators. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Fourth quarter starts, and it's a run for Barkley. And a good one here. He'll be marked down out past the 25-yard line. On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. Thrown left side, the catch is made. He's close to a first down. The gain of 9, nice pitch and catch on first down.
Brings up second and a yard.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline.
Treffery gets out of the pocket. He does a nice job in scramble drill finding his receiver along the boundary, and the coverage was really tight, so he's just trying to throw this ball as far out of bounds as I can, but keep it close enough to try to come down with it. So he makes the catch, can't get both feet in bounds, but it's actually a pretty good ball.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. He'll look to throw. The ball comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Ready, go!
Here's a designed run. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now this time he'll set up to throw. That caught left side by Pitts. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 3.
Now this looks like a design run. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Austin. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Makes the score Aviators 38, Packers 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Packers take over 1st and 10.
He'll drop to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Back to throw. Hit as he throws and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Now they'll set up to throw. A pass caught by Saquon. It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, Packers.
13 yards on the play. That's good for the Packers. 1st down.
Back to the air one more time. Got that open downfield on the crossing route. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
13 more yards. That's another.
They'll look to throw yet again. That'll be taken in by Barkley. From 29, here's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from football. And they'll bring up 3rd down.
5 yards to go.
They run out of the gun with Barkley. Now a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty. That's on the former All-Pro Lane Johnson. Whoa, things are getting tougher. It's now 3rd and 15. This one just too far for the receiver. Outside of that one, falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He'll let one go down the middle. And he's going to have the Packers 1st down. They convert style there. Big play on 4th and long.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this just shows how special he can be. This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
They're in 4-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's 3rd and goal. Barkley, and he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down.
It's now 4th and 2.
They'll look to throw. That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Aviators are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal. On the RPO, quickly in the hands of Cooper. After the catch, he gets that forward. going to end the game, but they're going to be able to take the clock way down after that play. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
He was covered
Second and 10.
Antoine Winfield.
Come on. Let's go.
And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time.
And 10 yards.
So one of the elements of a good screen game is the quarterback having the timing in his head to know, I want to hold the ball long enough to get the rush to commit to me, to set up the blocking and set up the back behind them. But I also can't hold it on forever because then I don't have an opportunity to deliver the ball. So it's really more of the latter here where he's trying to hold on as long as he can. The pressure just gets to him a little too fast and the ball falls incomplete.
A couple of first downs to start this drive. They're 1st and 10, up at the 42. A handoff as they try to run it here. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Pushed out to his left. He's going to run it. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards. And most importantly, a first down.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket. Because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
Ready?
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
Here we go. Start.
Back to the air once more on second down. He's got room at the 30. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Little quick pass to the receiver heading right. And he is planted. Backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Greg, they have such a knack. It's like they're on the same page. The quarterback almost feels like, well, when you were playing, you know where that guy's going to be in the end zone.
Yeah, we used to have a saying, Mike, we say we don't run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, and especially against zone coverage. Down here in the red zone, the rule is if you're open, stay open. Don't run past an open zone to get covered. That's exactly what this tight end does here. Friendly target, ball on time, touchdown.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. This one complete to Washington. That's time out for Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd. To stop with 37 seconds to play. 3rd down. 3 to go. From out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it in. He does. First down.
4 yards. And the Packers, first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10.
That's good for a Packers first down.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a first down.
First down. A gain of 21 yards.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
And the story of the game has really been the inability of the offensive line to keep this pass rush away from the quarterback. And it's a big reason they find themselves here trailing in the fourth quarter. So as they turn to this passing game to try to mount a comeback, they've got to do a better job protecting the quarterback.
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
Extra point.
Extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Packers are able to cut into the deficit.
Aviators 45. Packers 21.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away.
His guys take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. One final play. Going up top. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by Mikey Sainristil. So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. And it is their third consecutive